And let's look at this too. This will be the last part of it. It's a great article. This is the last section we'll go over, but this is very scary to me. There's this decline in relationships. And then that also is a decline, if this is accurate information.
Decline in population.
The decline in population because of the share of sexually active Americans stands at a 30-year low. Around 30% of young men reported in 2019, this is old information, who knows what's going to happen in 2020, 21, 22, that they had no sex in the past year. I'm going to say that again. Around 30% of young men reported in 2019 that they had no sex in the past year, compared to about 20% of young women. Young men in that age group, no sex in the past year. Only half of single men are actively seeking relationships or even casual dates to lead to it, according to Pew. That figure is declining. What do you think is attributing to this, Ray?
Social media. Social media.
Okay.
So because like I said, it's showing that a lot of people has mental illness and kind of stuff and all that kind of stuff. It's creating this perception that people have, or like all they need is social media and stuff like that. They're paying attention to what all their friends think of and their followers think of them, instead of actually trying to get out there and get a life for themselves. And so that it just creates this incentive to like not try to reproduce, because the human instinctive is to reproduce and like to spread. And like that's what the goal is. But social media, that takes it out away from you. It takes all of it away from you. It's like your attention is fully on social media, fully trying to please someone else, a bunch of people, instead of trying to please yourself at all. Because you're not pleasing yourself. What I mean by that is like actually getting out there, getting a good mate and something like that. But reality, you're just trying to please a bunch of nobodies that just follow you on the internet. That's all you're trying to do.
Yep. And there's so many things with social media. Even from this simple standpoint, you go on TikTok, it's not a prawn app. So TikTok is not Prawn Hub. But you can go on TikTok and they've got videos going viral with very attractive people.
Mm-hmm.
And you could just go ahead and take matters into your own hands instead of going out to a date, talking to a woman, even on TikTok. And it's you see what I'm saying, Ray? What's the motivation? So say women are looking for more emotional men or something like that. And a dude's just going on TikTok. He just goes ahead, gets his hairy palms on. It's a wrap. I don't have to go on a date. I don't have to buy her dinner. I don't have to take her to a movie. I don't have to deal with the complaining. And I'm going back and I'm playing Harry Potter video game or whatever.
Well, did you see that video on Clown World about that woman that wanted her date to like pay for her dinner and all her 18 friends' dinner as well? That there was that video. Like literally, there was this video on Clown World, and like the dude said he was not going to do it. He's like, "F no, I ain't doing that." And she was complaining with him because she wasn't going to pay for it. She was expecting him to pay for all the food.
Hey, like you really just should have paid for all of our food.
For one, I'm not paying for everybody's food. It's your birthday, cool, but I'm not doing that. It's 18.
Why do G gotta pay for all y'all food though?
You brought 18 friends. I'm finna leave you. You staying here with them or you coming with me?
Whoa, bro!
But that's a great example. So that dude's probably like, I ain't messing with this. Why am I going to go out and mess with all this for?
Oh, your kids.
You already had me wait an hour and a half. So it's for my kids.
Real kid.
Yeah, you owe me that.
And they with their daddy? No, dead ass.
Oh my God. So go ahead and bring another steak and some potatoes. Okay.
No, don't bring no potatoes.
Sesame
No, bring the check. I'm paying for my meal and your meal. I'm not paying for your kids' meal. No.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not paying for their kids' meal. No.
So you don't think you owe me after having me wait an hour and a half?
I told you I owe you. I owe you when I take you out again.
And so you're gonna pay for my kids' food?
No, I'm not doing that.
Can you please go ahead and
I'm not doing that. No. Hold up, beautiful. Hold up. Don't do that. Why
you trying to bring two, please?
What's in there, Kiera?
Bring two orders.
Why should I do that, Kiera?
Because you sitting right here on the date.
I was late to the date. I was late to the date.
You bring 2 orders.
But I said, why would I get her kids food? Why would I get her kids some food? They with their daddy.
She was right here.
They daddy should be feeding them.
She was waiting.
You say you order a steak for your son? How old is he?
He ate.
He ate eating steak. He eating the same thing I eat. Nah, hell no. Hell no. I'm straight. I'm cool. Don't put that on my bill.
Give him
Don't put that on me.
Make sure you put a side of A1 sauce as well. He
Yo,
paying for all of this today.
I'm not paying for all that. No, I'm not paying for all that.
Yes, you are.
You gonna get her fired up in here.
She ain't gonna get fired.
No, I'm about to go back in the kitchen. You got me messed up, bro. I'm about to tell her right now. No, for real. I'm telling her right now. No, yeah, man, I'm not paying for that. No, I'm not. I'm not paying for this food. I'm not paying for this.
She sat here and watched
Just because I was late. Just because I was late, I'm not paying for this. No, I'm not doing that.
And then after that, we already at Red Lobster. You couldn't take me nowhere.
I'm about to go back in the kitchen. I'm going back to the kitchen. No, I'm not paying for this. I'm about to leave. You gonna pay for my food and your food and what you ordered in here. No, listen, no, I'm straight.
I've been here since I was 15.
Okay, I told you I owe you one. So I mean, I'll take you out again.
Whatever.
Do something for you, but I'm not doing something for your kids.
Whatever.
No, I ain't even met your
I
kids.
want you to make sure that.
And on top of that, looking at TikTok algorithm, TikTok has become, to me, a way for people to post their position. It's not much different than the YouTube video here, but in a more personal way with like their own personal life to get validation for their decisions. You go on TikTok, you can see women looking for specific men. And when I say specific men, I mean like literally a guy who can do this, a guy who can do that, a guy who can do this, a guy who doesn't do this, a guy who doesn't that. And I'm like, okay, if those are your standards or whatever your standards are, but if those are your standards, understand you are looking for a needle in the haystack. But they're posting those videos. The comments are, yes, queen, be comfortable being single. You don't need a man to do this or do that. No person's perfect. It's almost like validating this single lifestyle. And I hate to bring it back to the CCP again, but they don't allow that stuff on their version of TikTok.
Nope. Like they do not let any kind of woke ideology be on there. They make sure that there's patriotism on there and achieving stuff. Like they want their children to be successful and to grow up and do big things. They don't want anyone to become like these woke soy boy types of people. And just like B Hammer said, simps. That's what a lot of men have become these days. Simps. Like
Yep.
me, you could never get me to become a simp. Hell no. Like I'll be with like even a woman who's a 10. Hell no, I ain't being no simp for her. No, because guys, I can put up with attitude, but I'm not being no simp for you. No, I'm not.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all. And I think that's let me know what you think on that. That topic is, I'll probably be doing more videos on that because it's such a vast topic to cover so many different reasons. And if we had a serious government, that's something, I think it's so serious. I think Congress should be looking into it. That's how serious I think it is. They should be doing their own studies to confirm, is it true or not? Is it a worldwide thing or not? Is it affecting different areas of the country in different ways or not? Is it a sign that our country's unhealthy or not? And how do we deal with it? There's much more substantive type of discussion than debating 2A or gun. Every time there's a mass incident, we're debating this 2A thing, and 2A is very simple to me. I think this discussion is a much healthier one to have. And we didn't even get into the LGBTQ part of it. Is social media helping to ramp up men being more like women being more like men? That obviously doesn't make people want to go and have relations. That's taking them the opposite way of each other. Craziness.
Yeah, it makes them not want to go out and get the coochie. So yeah, I can't say the word. I can't. That's the only word I could say. I can't say the other one. So yeah.
Yeah.
But for real though,